A wise individual once stated that it takes 20 years to build a reputation and only 5 minutes to ruin it. Imagine if I told you that trust is the adhesive binding relationship, whether with friends, partners, family, or those we are just getting to know. Trust plays a pivotal role. In this video, we will explore 9 types of individuals in the realm of relationships, guiding you on where it might be wise to place or withhold your trust. I am not here to complicate matters. Instead, let's break down these types by keenly observing their characteristics. We'll analyze both their words and actions to form a solid impression of their essence. Why is this important? Trust is a precious commodity, and we need to be discerning about where we invest it. In this video, we'll delve into the intricate realm of relationships, unveiling 9 distinct personalities that might challenge the trust you place in them. But this isn't just a cautionary tale. It's a guide to empower you in making informed choices about who deserves your trust and respect. Stick around until the end because, in addition to dissecting these personalities, we'll equip you with valuable insights and strategies. Learn how to identify subtle signs of manipulation, protect your emotional well-being from constant irritators, and build healthier environments by recognizing and distancing yourself from toxic influences. Whether you're forging new connections or reassessing existing ones, this exploration is your compass in the journey toward authentic, fulfilling relationships. Stay tuned, and let's navigate the nuances of trust together. After all, your well-being and the quality of your relationships are worth the investment of your time and attention. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like the video. You can help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you're not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos as we embark on the journey of exploring these lessons. Kindly comment below with the corresponding lesson number if you find these teachings helpful. Now let's begin. 1. The manipulative individual. Manipulators are propelled by a relentless pursuit of self-interest, exhibiting a nuanced array of tactics that extend beyond mere deception and emotional exploitation. This cohort employs a sophisticated set of strategies to manipulate situations and people to their advantage. Recognizing the subtle signs of manipulation becomes an intricate art requiring a comprehensive understanding of the various tools in the manipulator's arsenal. One notable tactic often employed is the distortion of facts, a cunning maneuver where the manipulator skews information to suit their narrative. This not only creates confusion, but also undermines the target's ability to make informed decisions. Additionally, manipulators frequently resort to the use of guilt and pity, employing emotional manipulation to foster dependency and control. This emotional exploitation can manifest in subtle ways, such as playing the victim or leveraging past grievances to garner sympathy. Navigating relationships with manipulative individuals necessitates a multifaceted approach. Establishing clear and firm boundaries is fundamental, yet it requires a delicate balance as manipulators are adept at pushing limits and exploiting perceived weaknesses. Maintaining a heightened level of vigilance and cultivating emotional intelligence are crucial components of this defense mechanism. Developing a keen awareness of one's own emotions and those of others enables individuals to discern manipulative ploys and respond effectively. Furthermore, a strong sense of self is an invaluable asset in warding off manipulation. Manipulators often prey on insecurities and vulnerabilities, seeking to erode self-confidence and autonomy. By fortifying one's self-esteem and identity, individuals can create a protective shield against the insidious influences of manipulative individuals. Effective communication is another key aspect of safeguarding against manipulation. Being assertive in expressing needs, desires, and boundaries establishes a clear framework for interaction, making it more challenging for manipulators to exploit ambiguity or uncertainty. Transparent communication fosters an environment of trust and mutual respect, discouraging manipulative behavior. Ultimately, The goal is to empower individuals to protect their mental and emotional well-being. By honing the skills of detection, setting boundaries, and fostering emotional resilience, individuals can not only shield themselves from manipulation, but also contribute to the cultivation of healthier and more authentic relationships. In this nuanced dance of interpersonal dynamics, the ability to navigate the complexities of manipulation becomes an essential life skill, allowing individuals to thrive in diverse social landscapes while safeguarding their integrity. 2. The criticizing gossip monger. Individuals who derive pleasure from habitually criticizing others inadvertently unveil significant aspects of their character through their gossip. Engaging with those who are quick to disparage others requires a degree of caution, as their inclination to speak poorly about someone else might easily be redirected toward you. Criticizing gossip mongers often engage in a pattern of behavior that extends beyond casual commentary, revealing deeper-seated personality traits. Their propensity to find fault in others may stem from insecurities, a desire for superiority, or a need to deflect attention away from their shortcomings. In this nuanced dance of interpersonal dynamics, the ability to navigate the complexities of manipulation becomes an essential life skill, allowing individuals to thrive in diverse social landscapes while safeguarding their integrity. 2. The criticizing gossip monger. Individuals who derive pleasure from habitually criticizing others inadvertently unveil significant aspects of their character through their gossip. Engaging with those who are quick to disparage others requires a degree of caution, as their inclination to speak poorly about someone else might easily be redirected toward you. Criticizing gossip mongers often engage in a pattern of behavior that extends beyond casual commentary, revealing deeper-seated personality traits. Their propensity to find fault in others may stem from insecurities, a desire for superiority, or a need to deflect attention away from their shortcomings. Observing this behavior becomes a critical tool for gauging the emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills of those in one's social circle. It is essential to recognize that those who engage in consistent gossiping may not only lack discretion, but also demonstrate a willingness to exploit personal information for their gain. Consequently, sharing aspects of your life with such individuals could potentially expose you to the risk of becoming the subject of their critical narratives. Vigilance is key when dealing with criticizing gossip mongers, as their negativity can create a toxic environment that erodes trust and strains relationships. Being mindful of the motivations behind their criticism allows for a more nuanced understanding of their character, enabling individuals to make informed decisions about the depth of their involvement with such individuals. Establishing clear boundaries in relationships with criticizing gossip mongers is crucial for self-preservation. This involves communicating a commitment to constructive dialogue and positive interactions, while firmly signaling a disinterest in participating in gossip. By taking a proactive stance against engaging in negative discourse, individuals can deter gossip mongers from targeting them as a subject, maintaining a healthier social dynamic. Ultimately, the adage, "You are known by the company you keep," holds when dealing with criticizing gossip mongers. Evaluating the character of those in your social circle becomes an integral aspect of preserving your integrity and ensuring that your relationships are built on a foundation of trust and positivity, rather than the corrosive effects of constant criticism and gossip. 3. The perpetual victim. Interacting with individuals who consistently portray themselves as victims of circumstances or other people's actions can be emotionally draining and challenging to navigate. Recognizing the patterns of victimhood and maintaining healthy boundaries are crucial in preserving your own well-being while offering support and understanding where appropriate. The perpetual victim tends to view themselves as powerless in various situations, often attributing their challenges to external factors or the actions of others. While empathy and compassion are important, it's essential to recognize when someone perpetuates a victim mentality as a coping mechanism or a way to avoid taking responsibility for their own actions or choices. Navigating interactions with perpetual victims requires a delicate balance between providing support and encouragement, while also encouraging personal accountability and empowerment. It's crucial to establish clear boundaries to prevent being drawn into a cycle of enabling or becoming emotionally drained by constant negativity. Encouraging empowerment and self-reflection can be beneficial in helping perpetual victims break free from their patterns of victimhood. By offering constructive feedback and gentle encouragement to take proactive steps towards change, you can support their journey towards personal growth and resilience. However, it's important to acknowledge that you cannot force someone to change their mindset or behavior if they are not ready or willing to do so. In some cases, it may be necessary to limit your interactions with perpetual victims to protect your own mental and emotional well-being. Ultimately, by recognizing the signs of victim mentality and maintaining healthy boundaries, you can navigate relationships with perpetual victims with compassion and understanding while prioritizing your own self-care and emotional health. 4. The superficially friendly individual. Individuals who habitually prioritize popularity may inadvertently prioritize their public image over cultivating authentic connections. Approaching such individuals requires a degree of caution, as you may find yourself just another face in their ever-expanding social circle, easily replaced in their pursuit of maintaining a broad audience. The superficially friendly often display an external warmth and affability that, upon closer inspection, may reveal a lack of depth in their relationships. Driven by a desire for widespread approval, they may engage in interactions for the sake of appearance, rather than a genuine interest in fostering meaningful connections. This tendency to prioritize quantity over quality in relationships can leave individuals feeling expendable, as they are merely one among many vying for the superficially friendly person's attention. It's crucial to recognize that individuals who consistently seek popularity may view relationships as tools to enhance their social standing rather than as bonds built on mutual understanding and support. In such dynamics, the potential for genuine connection becomes secondary to the need for constant validation and admiration. Approaching relationships with the superficially friendly demands a discerning eye, as their seemingly warm demeanor may mask a lack of authentic investment in others. Being aware of the signs of superficiality, such as a focus on appearances, popularity metrics, and social trends, can serve as valuable indicators of their priorities and motivations. Maintaining a level of self-awareness is equally important when dealing with the superficially friendly. Understanding one's own needs for meaningful connections and genuine interactions allows for a more intentional approach to relationships, enabling individuals to discern whether they are comfortable being just another fleeting presence in someone's social orbit, or if they seek deeper, more meaningful connections. Establishing clear boundaries and expectations in interactions with the superficially friendly is a key strategy for self-preservation. Communicating a desire for authenticity and depth signals to them that shallow connections may not be sufficient. By doing so, individuals can navigate these relationships with a clearer understanding of the potential limitations and prioritize those connections that align with their values and needs for genuine interaction. 5. The pretender in conversations. Identifying individuals who feign interest in conversations by responding with generic statements is crucial for preserving the authenticity of your interactions. In these instances, it's essential to recognize the subtle signs of insincerity and prioritize the value of your time and words. Genuine engagement, after all, is a mutual exchange, and interactions should ideally be a two-way street. The pretender in conversations often manifests as someone who, despite the appearance of attentiveness, employs generic responses that lack depth or personal connection. This may be a subtle indication that they are more focused on maintaining social niceties than actively participating in a meaningful exchange of ideas or emotions. Valuing your own time and words becomes paramount in these situations. Recognizing when a conversation is disproportionately one-sided can help you navigate interactions more discerningly. While it's natural for conversations to ebb and flow, consistent patterns of feigned interest or superficial engagement should raise awareness about the genuine nature of the connection. Ending interactions with those who don't appreciate your words is a valid and self-respecting choice. It allows you to redirect your energy towards relationships that foster genuine understanding and connect. By doing so, you create space for meaningful conversations with individuals who actively engage, listen, and reciprocate the respect you extend to them. In navigating interactions with the pretender in conversations, consider expressing your desire for more depth and authenticity. Encourage a more genuine exchange by asking open-ended questions that invite thoughtful responses. This approach can act as a litmus test, helping you discern whether the lack of engagement is a temporary lapse or a consistent pattern indicative of their communication style. Understanding that not all individuals approach conversations with the same level of sincerity allows you to make informed choices about the relationships you cultivate. By recognizing the pretender in conversations and taking steps to address or disengage from such interactions, you empower yourself to invest time and energy in connections that align with your values of authenticity and meaningful communication. 6. The empathy-lacking individual. Individuals who lack empathy may tend to prioritize personal gain without due consideration for the impact of their actions on others. Engaging with such individuals requires a degree of caution, as their deficiency in understanding and valuing the feelings of those around them can lead to a challenging interpersonal dynamic. Empathy serves as a crucial element in human relationships, fostering connection and understanding. However, those lacking empathy may navigate social interactions with a focus on their own needs and objectives, often disregarding the emotional well-being of those they interact with. This inclination to prioritize personal gain over the consideration of others' feelings can create an environment of mistrust and unease. Approaching interactions with empathy-lacking individuals necessitates a careful assessment of their behavior and a realistic expectation of their capacity for emotional attunement. Recognizing the signs of empathy deficiency, such as a lack of genuine concern for others' perspectives or a pattern of self-centered decision-making, becomes instrumental in managing expectations within the relationship. Caution is advised when considering placing trust in individuals lacking empathy, as their actions may be driven primarily by self-interest. Establishing clear boundaries and communicating expectations regarding empathy in the relationship can serve as a protective measure. It's essential to be mindful of the potential emotional toll that interactions with empathy-lacking individuals may have and to prioritize one's emotional well-being. Reserving trust for those who demonstrate an understanding and value for the feelings of others is a proactive strategy. Building connections with individuals who exhibit empathy contributes to the development of healthier and more fulfilling relationships. By surrounding oneself with empathetic individuals, there is an increased likelihood of mutual understanding, emotional support, and a collaborative approach to navigating the complexities of human interaction. In conclusion, recognizing and navigating interactions with empathy-lacking individuals involves a balanced approach of caution, clear communication, and prioritizing one's emotional well-being. While understanding the limitations of the relationship, it is crucial to foster connections with those who actively engage in empathetic behavior, creating a more enriching and supportive social environment. 7. The constant irritator. Individuals who consistently provoke irritation may engage in subtle emotional manipulation, deploying psychological tactics to elicit specific reactions. It is crucial to be aware of these intricate mind games, recognize when you're being subtly provoked, and take proactive steps to protect your emotional well-being. The constant irritator operates in a way that deliberately incites annoyance or frustration in others. This behavior can be driven by various motives, such as a desire for control, a need for attention, or an attempt to assert dominance in social dynamics. Recognizing these subtle provocations is vital for maintaining emotional balance and preventing the potential negative effects on mental health. Being aware of psychological games involves developing a keen understanding of one's emotional responses to specific triggers. This heightened self-awareness allows individuals to discern when they are being manipulated into a state of irritation and to differentiate between genuine disagreements and intentional attempts to provoke a reaction. Taking steps to protect your emotional well-being in the face of constant irritation requires setting clear boundaries. Establishing limits on what behavior is acceptable in your interactions communicates a commitment to maintaining a healthy emotional environment. This may involve calmly expressing your feelings, disengaging from the provocations, or, if necessary, distancing yourself from individuals who persistently engage in manipulative behaviors. It is essential to recognize that succumbing to constant irritation can have long-term consequences on mental health, including increased stress and decreased overall well-being. Developing coping mechanisms, such as mindfulness techniques or seeking support from friends and family, can be instrumental in navigating these challenging interactions without compromising emotional stability. Furthermore, fostering open communication about boundaries and expectations in relationships helps create a foundation of mutual respect. Expressing your needs and advocating for a more positive and harmonious dynamic can act as a deterrent to those who engage in constant irritation, as they may be less likely to continue such behavior when met with assertiveness and self-assurance. In conclusion, navigating interactions with the constant irritator requires a combination of self-awareness, boundary setting, and proactive steps to protect emotional well-being. By recognizing and addressing these subtle provocations, individuals can create a more emotionally resilient foundation for healthier relationships and cultivate an environment that fosters positive communication and mutual respect. 8. The perpetual problem facer. Encountering individuals who are consistently surrounded by problems, often contributing to their difficulties, necessitates a cautious approach. While empathy is valuable, it is essential to be aware that their persistent issues may become burdens for those who engage with them. Prioritizing your well-being and being willing to step back if necessary are crucial strategies in navigating relationships with perpetual problem facers. The perpetual problem facer seems to attract challenges and difficulties on an ongoing basis, creating an environment where their struggles become a focal point of their interactions. While it is natural for everyone to face obstacles, the perpetual nature of their problems may stem from patterns of behavior, decision-making, or a mindset that perpetuates adversity. Caution is advised when engaging with perpetual problem facers, as their challenges might extend beyond circumstantial difficulties to include habits or choices that contribute to their ongoing predicaments. While offering support and understanding is commendable, it is crucial to recognize the potential for these individuals to inadvertently shift the burden of their problems onto those around them. Prioritizing your well-being in relationships with perpetual problem facers involves maintaining a balance between empathy and self-preservation. While extending support is valuable, it is essential to set clear boundaries and communicate openly about the impact their challenges may have on your own mental and emotional health. Establishing these boundaries allows for a healthier dynamic that encourages personal responsibility and self-improvement. Being willing to step back if necessary is a self-protective measure that recognizes the limitations of your role in someone else's perpetual cycle of problems. This step may involve creating some distance, reevaluating the level of involvement, or encouraging them to seek professional help if their challenges require more extensive intervention. It is important to acknowledge that perpetual problem facers might resist change or external assistance due to deeply ingrained patterns or a lack of awareness. While it is admirable to offer support, it is equally important to recognize when your well-being is at risk and to prioritize your emotional and mental health in these interactions. In conclusion, navigating relationships with perpetual problem facers requires a balanced and cautious approach. While demonstrating empathy and support, individuals should also maintain awareness of their well-being, set clear boundaries, and be prepared to step back if necessary. By finding this delicate balance, one can foster healthier relationships that encourage personal growth and responsibility without compromising one's own mental and emotional health. 9. The two-faced gossiper. Encountering individuals who outwardly express appreciation to your face but engage in spreading harmful rumors behind your back can be profoundly toxic. In these situations, prioritizing honesty and integrity becomes paramount, and it is crucial to consider distancing yourself from relationships that compromise your peace and overall well-being. The two-faced gossiper operates under the guise of friendship or camaraderie, expressing positive sentiments when in your presence. However, their true nature reveals itself through the dissemination of harmful rumors or negative narratives about you when you're not around. This behavior is not only duplicitous, but can also be emotionally damaging, eroding trust and undermining the foundation of genuine relationships. Prioritizing honesty and integrity involves recognizing the misalignment between the two-faced gossiper's words and actions. By valuing authenticity, individuals can build relationships based on transparency and trust. It is essential to remain vigilant and discerning, acknowledging that expressions of friendship may not always align with the true intentions of the two-faced gossiper. Distancing oneself from relationships tainted by such duplicity is a proactive step toward self-preservation. This may involve reevaluating the level of trust invested in the individual, setting clearer boundaries, or in extreme cases, disengaging from the relationship altogether. Protecting one's peace and overall well-being is a valid reason to prioritize personal growth and surround oneself with individuals who uphold the values of honesty and genuine connection. In navigating relationships with two-faced gossipers, open communication about expectations and boundaries becomes crucial. Expressing a commitment to authenticity and mutual respect creates a foundation for healthier interactions. While it may be challenging to confront the issue directly, addressing concerns about trust and communication can either lead to resolution or serve as a clarifying moment in the relationship. In conclusion, recognizing and addressing relationships with two-faced gossipers requires a commitment to honesty and integrity. By valuing authenticity, setting clear boundaries, and prioritizing personal well-being, individuals can navigate these complex dynamics with self-respect and create a social circle built on genuine connections and mutual respect. 10. The toxic individual. Placing trust in toxic individuals can pose a significant threat to healthy relationships and emotional well-being. It is imperative to recognize and proactively distance oneself from negativity, as the presence of toxic traits within individuals can create a destructive atmosphere. Building a healthier environment involves the deliberate cultivation of enriching connections while safeguarding one's mental and emotional health. Toxic individuals exhibit patterns of behavior that can be detrimental to both personal and interpersonal dynamics. These behaviors may include manipulation, constant criticism, emotional volatility, or a consistent negative outlook that permeates interactions. Trusting such individuals can lead to emotional distress, erosion of self-esteem, and an overall toxic influence on the fabric of relationships. Recognizing toxic traits involves a keen awareness of the impact these individuals have on your mental and emotional well-being. It requires acknowledging the negative patterns, assessing their effects on your life, and understanding that continued engagement with such individuals may compromise your overall happiness and fulfillment. Proactively distancing yourself from negativity is a self-preserving measure that prioritizes your mental and emotional health. This may involve setting clear boundaries, limiting interactions, or, in severe cases, disengaging from relationships with toxic individuals. Establishing and communicating these boundaries is crucial in creating a space that fosters positivity and personal growth. Building a healthier environment necessitates fostering enriching connections with individuals who contribute positively to your life. This involves surrounding yourself with people who share common values, provide support, and encourage personal development. Cultivating relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual understanding creates a foundation for a more fulfilling and supportive social network. In navigating relationships with toxic individuals, self-care becomes an essential component. This involves prioritizing activities and practices that promote mental and emotional well-being. Seeking support from friends, family, or professional resources can aid in the process of disengaging from toxic dynamics and establishing a healthier lifestyle. Thank you for joining us on this insightful exploration of various challenging personality types and how to navigate relationships with them. Throughout this journey, we've delved into the complexities of interacting with manipulators, gossip mongers, and other challenging individuals, offering strategies for maintaining healthy boundaries and fostering positive connections. Now, we invite you, our audience, to reflect on what you've learned during this discussion. What strategies resonated with you in managing challenging relationships? We encourage you to share one insight you've gained and how you plan to implement it in your life. Your feedback is invaluable to us as we strive to provide content that empowers and supports our community. If you found this video informative and helpful, please leave your comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content. Thank you for being part of this journey of personal growth and relationship management. We look forward to hearing from you and continuing to explore these important topics together.